Yeah, I think it's probably a good conclusion. I think I mean what we do is to power say those categories is from the very research side, we have a research fund with around 250 million of committed funding and more than 700 projects, 432 academic institutions and across 39 countries. That's the AXA Research Fund. Then closer to AI, we have then a research and development team that is focusing, say, on the boundaries of what we can imagine is possible to do with generative AI, spatial AI. Those link closely to our academic partnerships. One example here is with Stanford's Institute for Human-Centered AI, where we're really happy to cover, a broad spectrum from workplace of the future. So how will people interact with AI in the future? But also how can we push the boundaries of large language models in a regulated and constrained environment? And then tech ecosystem and startup ecosystem from where I work, from companies like NVIDIA to very local startups where we, after a selection process, we find they're onto something, right? And I think what that sort of spectrum brings is certainly a good level of inspiration of what might create value over what time horizon, so we can manage our portfolio of initiatives through that. And equally, we find we're happy to find those really good partners to drive nearer term scale up topics with promising solutions in the market. We're building our own capabilities of our engineers and research data scientists from that. And for, say, longer term explorations, we then have, good partnerships to explore. Maybe an example is NetCat modeling with NVIDIA, where we leverage non-structural AI models to simulate, in the first instance, hurricanes, where the future might look different than the history. So we need different ways how to model that and therefore how to price and underwrite it.